life is fair. But where is that written? Life isn't always fair.
Alright, good afternoon everyone, and we are back for the 43rd Happy Pawn Open online. Today, same as every other month, since a lot of time, we will have two tournaments. The Beginner Open for people who are beginner, as it said, means under 14 years old and also under 1,400. And we will also have the normal Happy Pawn Open, which is for everyone this time. So for students that choose to join the tournament, you will have also some bonus, some reward. Next time you will have a class with your teacher, you will be able to get 100 points plus additional points for each victory. This also will depend on the teacher for sure. You will see that, I guess, but it's always a good activity to join on a Saturday afternoon. Here we go, we are back. Today I am, of course, with my friend Hikaru from Happy Pawn. So he has been joining us lately, I should tell you later. And we have this first game that I will play with Bungle John. So before to start, I know that you will actually have a look at this streaming, John. So good luck for your game. For my part, we will start with Caro-Kann defense. Same as usually. We might have a game a bit like a positional game probably, and then we will try to use some tactic. We will see that a little bit later. So for now, no surprise, just developing pieces. We have a bishop there coming, a pawn, and then try to challenge a little bit the center. Taking the pawn here in c4 is also an option. We might go for it a little bit later, and if you choose to take that pawn, you should not try to defend it once it's attacked, because it will be difficult to defend. So except if white really let you the time to protect your king and then to go to defend it, then you can defend it. Otherwise, just let it go, it's a pawn trade. Yeah, good morning from London, John. What time is it in London? It should be, is it 9 a.m. or is it 8? I'm not 100% sure. I think you have 5-hour difference. You probably let me know. Okay, so developing pieces, or we might have a pawn alone if we let him take there. Do we have the choice? We might have a choice. We might have a choice to avoid that. During that time, we will have a look at the beginner tournament. So happy to see that we have some players like Gaspar, like Justin as well, like Timur. So it will be quite interesting for sure. I will put their game at the beginning, as we will not lose any of their moves. Okay, so we continue to develop until there, no surprise. here on this position, the best move, officially the best move is probably to take the bishop, but I kind of like to not take the bishop and let white, if they want, take my bishop, I take back with the pawn, and I have an open column with the rook. So that's the main reason why I don't take. Otherwise, we'll continue our development. Probably bishop to e7, followed by rook c8. Might be some basic development, I guess. Let's have a look at what John played. We'll wait for him. We have a first game, challenging game against two players that are both students of Happy Pawn, more or less the same level, I think. Cannot choose any favorite, of course. So let's have a look at their game. I know for sure that Justin is a positional player with a good sense of tactic, and Gaspar also showed us that he can be quite good in positional games as well. Okay, so probably a little mistakes from Gaspar there, as he's losing a piece on pawn d5, and we will continue just after that. John just played. So here is a little bit, I would say, not really a typical move, but this is also what can happen, as now we have a bishop there that was protected by the queen, but now end up hanging. So little mistake from there. I'm sure, John, that you will not really be happy to see that on a stream, as you could probably avoid it, but that's part of the game, unfortunately. Okay, so we go back on the game of Justin. Justin saw it. He pushed the pawn, winning a piece, but he will win a piece. Oh no, it's okay. The knight is protected, so this one is fine. Okay, so he's not taking the knight, he's taking the pawn. That's surprising. So now, as black, you have actually knight to e5, which is quite strong, attacking both pieces, meaning that you will force the bishop to come back. I don't know why he didn't took the knight. That will be a surprise. Okay, now he take. Now he take on a check. What is it? What is the point of that? Okay. Oh, is it this? But it's not really working. Okay. We will stand up a little bit there. We'll make a little break, because it seems like the position is not so easy to understand. All right, John passing the pawn. We might try to contest a little bit and keep the column fully open. Might be quite interesting to get for whoever player can get it. Let's go back on the game of Justin. I'm a bit confused on what is his plan on that. Okay. Now what is the plan? Ah. Oh. Okay, so this one looked nice, but it's actually not supposed to work, because after knight take, black should not take back. They should take the queen first on a check, and after, let's say, knight take, now they can actually take the knight for free. So a little tactic mistakes, but nice try. Okay, why there is still this pawn there? That will be a big question. Justin seems like he doesn't really care as well. Okay, taking the pawn, the rook is coming, the bishop is coming, and the checkmate is coming too. Okay, that was fast. A lot of little tactic. Nice for young players like them. Okay, so the knight go back, meaning our bishop is in danger. We need to move. We cannot move there, of course. We just go back to the same square as we come from. Oh, I just see that I have 2 minutes something on the clock. I might have to hurry up a bit if I don't want to lose this game on time. As a reminder, if you want to know about the time, this is a 5-minute game. An average chess game will last around 40 moves, let's say. So after 20 moves, you should have more or less half time, meaning you should be around 2 minutes 30, which I am not at move 20 yet, and I'm already at 2 minutes 30 on the clock. So it means that I played a little bit too slow. I will have to raise the speed a little bit. Big questions there, what to do with that knight. So you might think about it. We can try to make a multiple jump, like go there, 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 and there. Maybe it's what we will actually try to do. Doesn't seem to be the most efficient way to place a piece, but I hope John will actually let me do that. As now I have a bishop advantage, I can probably wait a little bit before to start an attack. So once you're developed, what is your objective? Your objective will be to place your pieces on better spots than your pieces were before. Meaning, if you have a knight that is not so good, then you will try probably to place it on a better square. This bishop is quite strong, so okay, this one is fine. So this bishop is quite strong. We might maybe try to trade it against this one that don't have a lot of squares. So this is part of, I would say, possibilities around there. Okay, so we have our knight. We're almost ready to go there on this square. A big question is, should we go with the rook or should we go with the knight? I tend to think that we should go probably with the rook, as the white bishop is gone and the knight will struggle a bit to attack us. It might be an option. Okay, in the beginner tournament we have a second game between Sina Dogan and Saya Saya. Oh, it looks like John is playing right at the moment that I want to explain some things. Okay, so we can actually move our knight now. It will not be the rook at the end. And we have to solve this little problem around there. So the big question is where to move the knight. We have two main options. Maybe come back, but come back means not so many squares. If we go, oh, that's a bit unexpected. Is it working? So the idea there is that if I take, he can take back with his queen probably, and he will be quite nice. If I don't take, one to attack, one protection, I lose a pawn. So I can start probably by taking this pawn there, attacking the knight, pinning also the knight. If the knight move, I get the rook. And if the knight is protected by the queen somehow, I will just take. Oh, okay, I keep the pin. Meaning I can probably take there. Yeah, okay, I can take that. So now the idea is that if queen take, I take the knight. If knight take, I take the rook. So both pieces cannot really move, and we can probably take that first, and after that we'll push our pawn one square, as now our strong knight is actually doing something. Up. So what is the next step? We will have, oh, I see this one seems quite nice, trading queens. Will it work? Not so sure, but I'm trying to think where can the black queen go. Not so many good squares. Queen is a bit limited. Oh, you have here too. But the queen seems to be a little bit limited right now. If I really want to be safe with my pawn, I will probably push there to get my knight protecting both of my pieces. That could be an option. Okay, so we cannot do that anymore. This move is done. Maybe try to activate that queen. Taking the knight here, I will just take back. It's not too much a problem, as we are almost in an endgame. So it should be fine. Main idea behind queen b6 is to play queen b2, forcing the queen trade, and after queen trade we'll have a strong pawn. This might be like the main idea. Okay, so we can still go there and try to force this queen trade, and after we take back with the pawn, the rook will actually have to stay there to guard the last square before to promote. Okay, so not as expected. We cannot really trade. Maybe we need to bring some more pieces. Okay. Oh, I almost went to take this one. Okay, so what can we do now? I don't really want to trade that pawn so much because I actually like it. It's protecting my knight, so I just push my pawn. Now the threat is pretty simple. We just threat to play queen c1, and even if after rook take we can get a new queen, so we should be fine on that. I'm not sure if there is something to block it on black side, on white side. Okay, you have the bishop, but then the rook is hanging. Okay, all right. So a little bit of positional things here on your game, John. If you want to, I think you will listen to the stream. If you listen to the stream, main thing is about the bishop at first, and then probably be careful about letting the pieces of the other player being a bit too strong on a position. All right. Okay. So back to the tournament. I don't know if we had the last game. No, we didn't. We have two other players playing, but first we need to have a look at what happened in this game. So we had a Caro-Kann defense from Saya. I'm surprised a bit. I'm not sure. I think Saya is a student of Happy Pawn, but I don't think there is any other teacher in Happy Pawn teaching Caro-Kann. So, and it's not one of my students. So I'm a bit surprised that there is someone else playing Caro-Kann among students. Okay, all right. Developing bishop. Okay. So the rook here, not so great. Oh, okay. Weird Caro-Kann a bit. Okay. All right. So keep pushing the pawn. Trading. Okay. So now attack on the rook. Attack on the knight. Oh, it's a free knight. Okay. Nice job. Nice job, Saya. Okay. Trading. Okay. Going to take another pawn. Trade. Okay. Going to attack the knight. Bishop is in danger. Okay, taken. Ooh, to avoid the checkmate. All right, nice. Okay. Oh, taking the pawn on a check. Come back with the bishop to cover. Go for the check. Go for the pawn. Okay. So keep attacking, but once you attack, you actually lose pawns. But if you take that pawn as white, you will lose this one. So I guess quite fair. Okay, I don't understand this one. Okay. What's the idea to try to like push and like okay, you will be able to go. Okay. So little mistake from black definitely, and from white as well. So you just have to trade there. Okay. As it could probably be like much easier for. Oh, I need to play. It will probably be much easier for white, for black, if they don't sacrifice the bishop, and then for white as well, if they just trade the rook to. Oh, they did. Okay, all right. So I will say confused on this game, I guess. All right, the typical game against Justifer. We have to face, same as usually, a very strong defense. So I will try to accelerate the thing a bit and go for a little bit riskier way to play about what look like a Pirc or maybe a Sicilian defense. I will try to go for the offensive way. I barely try to go like really offensive. So I'm not sure if it will work, but we can probably try. So the good part about that is that the knight is already pinned. If the knight move, I take the queen on a check, and the king will not be able to castle, and we're also attacking the pawn 2 times now. So, okay, we can develop our bishop. So we have a little advantage, positional advantage, but about our pieces, this pawn is not that great. So we might have to find what to do with that pawn, definitely. Okay. There is a little part of me that say like you should probably play knight here. It's so annoying. Okay, let's try it. The idea is after knight take, I take there on a check and I take back with the bishop. And if there is no trade, then I can actually take this pawn, probably with the knight, by the way. I can take with the knight on a... Okay, so here we go. So now black cannot castle. It's look like our idea, my idea, to try to go a little bit more aggressive right through the opening quite work well for now. So we'll have to see what will happen next, of course. Okay, the king is going up, looking for what to do. This knight doesn't really have any squares. That's a bit annoying. I will choose to castle on this side. Oh, there is this. Okay. Oh yeah, of course. So now wants to trade. Not a great deal for us. Not a great deal for me, especially as I don't need to trade my pieces. I have quite a good position that will not be so nice to trade. So we have a good point. These two pieces are stuck by the king. Positive point. Now, how to do to try to get something from that? I have the checks there, but I don't see anything really useful from that. And a bigger question is what to do with that knight. I'm not sure what to do with that knight at all. Okay, so here we go. What can we do? We have to move the bishop, moving on the aggressive spot while the king is actually trapping the bishop. I'm not sure it's that great. I will just move back. I feel like this diagonal is more important than this one. That's the main reason why I moved there. And now I need to continue to develop my pieces, including my rook, to try to... Well, now that's not so useful anymore. But okay, alright, we can still go for it. Maybe we'll have a pawn purge there, I guess. Seems to be like a way to try to develop the bishop. I'm still stuck with that knight. I really don't know what to do with it. Yeah. I don't really know what to do with that knight. I'm thinking, should I try to go back and then to go up again to probably target that bishop or not? Okay, what is the idea there? I don't see so many things. If I take, it's not bringing much for me. So I might not take. Not sure I can really get something. Okay. I have no idea of the idea of black, so I will just push some pawns. Ah, okay, I get the idea. Now the idea is to push the pawn if I go bishop check, which actually I might go. I might go for bishop check because in case the pawn is pushed, I need something. I just realized this one is pinned, I can take the knight for free. And I didn't do it. So, yeah, okay. He will push for sure. No, okay, he's going back. So now, maybe he actually saw about that. Time to move back this one, but I'm afraid of that. I really don't like this knight. I have no idea what to do with it. I will actually go back. My idea is if there is a pawn pushed here in g6, I will play a take, pawn take, and then I take the pawn here and I get a pawn advantage. It's not so good, but it's not so bad in the same time. And if not, I will free, of course, my my knight by giving him some squares. Free the bishop. Okay, no freedom, obviously. Yeah, okay, not so good. Not so good, not so good. I was not expecting that, indeed. I'm not really happy with that move. This one still works, but it's not that great anymore. Yeah. Okay, at least the knight will be active because for now the knight is not doing much, and I cannot really retreat the bishop except by trading it with the knight, which I really don't really want that. So this pawn cannot be pushed, as I will be able to take that. That's a positive point of having a knight on the side, even if usually it's not that great. Okay, let's go to the... Oh, the round is already over, so we might open some games. Ah, okay, this one is like a no game. Okay, we'll have a look at it later. All right, finally now we do, because there is still the pin, so we have to go, but it's not really 100% a win. We don't really win a piece 100%. We just, yeah, we win a pawn. We get a pawn at the end. 1 pawn or 2 pawns? We get 2 pawns. Yeah, okay, we got 2 pawns. Not that bad, not that bad. Up, okay, we can go for a little check, and then we might have a discovered attack. Oh. Looking for a checkmate, I guess, but it's not so easy to find. I know that he will see that there is an attack, but oh, I have a check there. Okay, I just realized. Ah, okay, that was fast. All right, so remember about that for next time. I guess I will try to remember myself. Playing aggressive against passive player work. It actually work. So I try to keep that in mind. Okay, so about the round, this round is over. We actually missed it. Okay, so we have a new round. We'll follow that accurately. For now, in the beginner tournament, we have Justin first with 2-on-2. We have Saya 1.5 over 2. And we have Sina Dogan 1.5 over 2. And Timur as well. Timur is at 1.5. There's one as a real challenger. Gaspar is actually following on that. Will be quite interesting to see what will happen next. Okay, we'll keep these games on pause. Oh, I opened it 2 times. Yeah, I opened it 2 times. Okay. Oh yeah, that was a game that was actually highlight. All right, so we have 2 games. Here we still have 4 games ongoing, so we might be able to look at these games. Justin against Saya, Gaspar against Sina Dogan. Let's have a look at it. Different playing style, of course. Okay. All right, so classic for Gaspar, classic for Justin as well, with his typical queen gambit, even if on this part, I think is a Slav defense. I think that's a name. Cannot be sure. But I think that. Okay, so typical gambit from Justin. All right, pushing the pawn right away. I am absolutely not sure if Justin knows what is the right move to do there, which is, if my memory is correct, to push the pawn to a4. The idea is that after pawn take, you have knight, and it's quite strong. So maybe it's difficult to imagine, but after you push here, you kind of have to push your pawn here for black. You can develop the knight here, and this pawn will be attacked 2 times with 2 protection, right? So we have 1 protection, 2 protection. But on the second protection, after all the trades here, you will have rook take rook. It's an opening trap. You might want to try to play it on a chessboard, and you will see what I'm talking about. Okay, of course, it looks like Justin don't really know about this one. All right, pushing the pawn. The knight is coming. All right. Justin castle fast. Ooh, that's risky. Losing a rook. He's losing a rook on that move, which is exactly what Saya played. Nice move, Saya. Up. Okay, so we have to go back. Oh. Okay, you didn't have to lose a bishop. Okay. And now losing the queen. Okay, this is not the game of Justin, definitely. I think he was troubled by his first mistake, and then he just let it go for the whole game. It happened like this. You cannot win every games. Up. Okay, so Gaspar trying to go. A lot of pawn pushed for Sina Dogan. Okay, a little pawn, little gift here in the middle. Go back, queen take, and the bishop. Oh, that was a nice trap. The queen is actually trapped. And we are there with Gaspar thinking, what did I have done? How can I get out of that? And I don't think there is any solution. Oh, no, no. I thought that you can go there, but the bishop can go. Okay, no solution. It will be a difficult game, obviously, for Gaspar on that. He might need Sina Dogan to make a mistake if he wants to hope to get back in this game. Will probably be not so easy. Okay, what do we have here on the Happy Pawn open, normal open, up? So we have Austin against I am Priyank. We take the side of Austin for this one as he's a student of Happy Pawn. Up. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm a bit confused by no trade in the middle, but okay. Alright. Oh, that's not free. How is it? Wow, that's complicated. Okay, so knight take. If you play knight take, take. So take it back and take. And you lose a piece. So it's a mistake. Oh, okay. He don't take back. He takes there. Now you can play queen take. Oh, no, you have to play queen take knight. And now you get a piece. Okay, a little miss from both of them. And end up with no material advantage. Okay. He's going. Okay, that was a little mistake. But no, he get it back. And now the knight is trapped. Oh, little miss. Knight there is much stronger. Oh, going for it. Okay. Ouch. Start to be difficult right now. Strong attack. But black are obviously going for it. Can push this pawn, and this one will be protected. Nice. Oh no, he missed. He missed. He has a free rook. Uh-oh. And now the rook is not free anymore. Can you still get the rook? You need to check there. No, it's on white square. You cannot get it. You could go for the check and then push. It would work. Now you can push. Okay, rook sacrifice is mandatory. And now only objective for black is to be able to trade that queen. How you do that? Probably queen there first to be safe, and then find a queen check. Might be something quite nice to push that king back there. Okay, you get a free queen by knight g4. Discovered attack on a queen would be quite nice. Now I am Priyank actually move. Run away. Okay, we will wait for the moves. They don't have so much time, so might be quite interesting. And what do you have here? Gaspadru against Dilio. Oh, that's opening I never saw before for white. Okay, I guess is the king side pawn attack. You pull the pawn. Okay, trade bishop. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm a bit confused by all of that. Okay. I try to understand what is the idea in the game, but it's not so easy to get. Okay. Or okay, this one I see, more or less. Okay, pushing pawn. Alright. Still not working. Oh, why not rook take? Oh, the bishop is for free. Okay, so both players have time, but they really play fast. They play really fast. Ow. Okay. Now it start to look difficult. Start to look a bit difficult for Dilio as he sacrifices pieces, unfortunately. Then Dennis against VKR. Up. Okay. So try to find when there is something interesting in this game about the position. Alright. So for now, everything positional. Nice little tactic. You can take a pawn indeed. White cannot take back, otherwise they lose a queen. Okay. Ah. Okay, but they choose the wrong square and they went there instead of here. Okay. Alright, so it ended up like everybody is losing pawns. I'm a bit confused on the why all the pawns are like gone, but okay. 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 So all the pawns are literally dying like quite easily. Oh, that's probably a bit. Oh no, you cannot. Okay. Probably a bit sad. Okay, get the pawn, and at the end, VKR, aka White, they had like a 3-pawn advantage. So it was not so much of a fair trade. Okay. Alright, so opposite color means you should not lose too many pawns, otherwise it will end up in a draw. Big question I have there is which pawn to go, because you had an opportunity there to push your pawn. Okay, and now go. Why not take it? I don't know. Okay, alright. Okay, so what do we have? Play with Akis. Nice game, Akis. What should we play? Should we play Caro-Kann or should we play a Sicilian defense? I have no idea about Akis' game, but let's change a bit on the opening and play the Scandinavian, not Sicilian, Scandinavian defense. On my variation, I just don't take back immediately. I wait a move before to take back. Okay, alright. So we can develop our pieces. Alright. Should we take? Maybe we can just take that. We need to think too much and then we push the pawn. And we are quite okay. Alright. No need to be so active with that bishop. He doesn't have a lot of squares, as you can see. We will castle. Probably pushing that pawn next, as this bishop will be able to escape. Okay. Little pawn attack there. Okay, and this one is in danger too. So no choice, not so many choice, just push. I need to go to break this pawn structure anyway. It's a little bit strong. I don't really want it to stay there. So we will have to push this C5 pawn. Otherwise, develop this will be a priority. Develop the knight. Here is a possible move, but I have to say that if I have the time to develop in C6, it will be much better as well, much more active. Okay, so the idea there is probably that if I move and I don't take, I will have a bishop coming and attacking my rook. Do I want that? Not so much. Do I want to trade my bishop? Not so much as well. Probably that my move was not perfect, but I don't have choice on this one. So let's go. Yeah, but now I will trade a perfectly fine pawn for a quite useless one. But we can still play that. It's not that bad, I guess. So after a trade, we take back with the bishop, and we'll have this pawn pushed. We will just gently go back and develop our knight. That's more or less my idea for now. We have two columns to take with the rook. Give you an idea of the plan for this game. Main plan. Oh, Gaspar ended up winning that game actually. So he has been able to turn it around. He didn't have a queen. Okay, nice job, Gaspar. Oh, okay, he prepared his little setup trap and it worked. Okay, so now he's back in material. Okay, all right. Never give up. Very good, Gaspar. Very, very good. Okay, and now he went for the checkmate. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, as expected, we have this pawn coming up. Now, same as every game, when you finish to develop your pieces, what is your objective? Your objective is to find a way to develop your pieces and to make your pieces as useful as possible. So, for this dear knight, being useful is a little bit difficult now that his only square is blocked. I'm not so happy with this move. If I play knight there, I am exposed to a little fork, I would say, and I might have to move, but I'm actually taking the risk as I don't mind too much losing this bishop. It's not so useful, and I would rather keep my knight. Oh, okay. No, we don't go for that. We go for an immediate trade. Okay, so I kind of want to see about that as well. Oh, wow. That was a nice trap. Beautiful checkmate. Amazing checkmate. Okay. Up. Alright, so now go for the little threat bishop take. We have to move our dear king, and then we will be able to continue our game. For now, I have to say, Akis is a little bit better. Yeah, he's definitely a bit better than me. I like his game more than mine, but I will have to do with it. Not so many choice. Probably this one first. Okay. So now we have to try to be active. That will be the key thing. We need to be active. Otherwise, we lose the game. So, same as expected, moving the rook on open column, develop the queen, and probably go back with the bishop around there, just to try to take a diagonal or to take a line on the pawns, as for now, we have a dear bishop that is not so useful. Other thing, come on, try to checkmate in one move like this. That's not so nice. Alright, so a big question, should I push the pawn or not? If I push the pawn, this one will be a bit weak. I'm not so happy with that. Might just move my bishop back to avoid the trade. Okay, we just protect with the bishop. We don't have so much things to fear about this checkmate threat. At least not for now. Okay, going for the check, so we go back to the standard square. I feel like we will have to trade the queens because Akis will just not let me go. He will not let me go for sure. So for now, let's try to attack a bit with the queen, and then we will think about trading the queens. Once we can get a little, at least a pawn or 2 pawns material advantage, will be already really good. Okay, so the queen go back, and we have an opportunity to trade the queen. Should we take it? Maybe. Maybe we take it. Now, how to get material advantage? That's the part that is not so easy right now. Maybe we can actually try to pressure that dear pawn, as it's the main weakness of white. So we need to pressure the weakness, same as always. So the little thing that can change is if this pawn is being pushed, but we might be able to find a way for that. Yeah, okay, it will be fine, should be fine. Okay, so the king is coming. The king is coming. I feel like I should go for the direct threat and not wait so much for it. So I will go with the direct threat, but is it really risky or not? No, if I play with take the rook, should be fine. Should be fine. So the idea there is if pawn take bishop, I take the rook. As easy as it is, but at least it's immediate threat. The thing I was worried about a little bit is that after pawn push, it might be a little bit annoying. So I have just to go for it now to get a free attack on that pawn, and we should have a pawn push with the bishop protecting. That could be an idea, definitely. So pawn push here and the bishop will be protecting the pawn, and if I take here, then the rook can probably take it back, but once you take back with the rook, you will lose that pawn because you stop to protect it. So at the end, the idea is quite nice, but I think I'm still getting a little bit of material. Should, at least. So let me think still, because okay, no, it's fine. Yeah, okay, it's okay. I was thinking about bishops there, rooks there, trying to threat the pawns, but I will be able, as you will see, after rook take, I will be able to go to protect my pawn, which this one will be in danger on rook d7, and I will be able to play rook a3. If there is no trade, I will go for the check, the king will be out, and I might be able to, oh, okay. So I have no choice, I have to take, because there is to attack. So I still get my pawn, I still got my pawn, but now, if I go to attack around here, you have the rook a3 that can be a little bit annoying. But should it really be a threat? Maybe not. Maybe not so much. I'm not sure. But I still kind of want to go there. Okay, I will go there. It's okay to trade a pawn. I'm not so worried about that. Yeah, because I will be able to push mine like this. And if the rook is moving, I should put it in red. If the rook move, then I will be able to take that pawn. Okay, my king is really passive. I kind of need to move it. And in the best thing, I should be able to go there, which is a little bit far away right now. Okay, we are on the way. Or maybe I should actually go there. Seems to be a much more fair move. Might be an idea for what's next. Okay, so here no question asked, just take. And now we go with the rook. Maybe I should play king. Might have been a better move. The rook seems not so useful. He will come rook check, and I have to move on that side. It's just not that great. Not so happy with that move. So one pawn advantage might be a little bit difficult to win. So we might need a bit more than a pawn advantage. Like 2 pawns advantage should be really, really fine. But still, rook endgame are a little bit difficult to play. At least for me. I'm not really a huge fan of it. Prefer with minor pieces. Okay. So the king is coming. Cannot stop me from going to eat that. So I might get actually my pawn. And after that, we will try to find out what to do. Okay, so we got the pawn. Akis resigned on that. A main idea, I think, reason why you lose this game, Akis, is not because you make a mistake. I don't think you make a mistake, but only because your rook is not active enough, I think. Up. Okay. what is happening in a beginner tournament. Justin lost a game. He is playing the, oh, he already won the next one. And now we are at round 5. Is going much faster. We are at round number 3 for the rapid open, normal open, and for beginner open. They are actually quite high right now. Okay, so Justin against Sina Togan, Gaspar against Timur. How is it going? Really classic opening for Gaspar. This is the beginning of this game. Classic opening for Justin with a big defense. Okay, so Justin, little thing, you don't want to let a knight there. Maybe you want to push a pawn. Maybe you don't want to lose a pawn on that and lose a rook actually, which exactly what will happen. Here, why to play, how to take with the bishop or take with the knight. I let you think. You can pause the video, you can pause the stream if you actually want to think about it and to know how to take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will give you the answer. So how to take that bishop? Of course, you have to take it with the bishop for the main reason that after pawn take, you will be able to take it back with the after bishop take, pawn take, knight take, and now you get a fork and you get an extra rook. So too early for me to concentrate properly. I now have to win a piece down. I just saw the message of John in the chat that he said a bit earlier, I guess when he was playing with me. Okay, so you want to get material advantage. It has been missed. Instead of that, you get a pawn, and Justin get back his pawn. Okay, so now he can get a rook, but he need to trade with the bishop first. All right, nicely done. Okay, will he see that he can get a free rook? No, he didn't, and instead of that, he sacrificed an extra rook. Oh, Justin, seems like it's too early for you too. Okay. Let's have a look at the game of Gaspar for now. Identical game, pure symmetry. So, yeah, Justin missed it. He didn't know he has a rook. Okay, next time you have class with me, Justin, we will have to talk about your game, because you could probably win a lot of game if you just take the 3 pieces. Okay, now we play against VG. Good luck, VG, for this game. Thank you. First time we get actually e5 and we can play king gambit. So for now, we are still in a king gambit decline. Unfortunately, VG will probably not take my pawn. So sad, but it's okay. It's alright. We will find a way. Alright, time to castle. Okay, time to develop pieces. Okay, until there, no surprise. Everything really classic, really normal. We might want this one to go away. A queen take, and probably a knight coming after that, and we will go back with the queen. Okay, we don't have time for that. Right now, there is a bishop coming. I don't really want to trade. So I might go there with my knight, hoping for the f knight to take. That will be amazing. Thank you. And we get a little fork. Oh. Okay. Threatening to take my bishop, and my bishop is safe. So we can go and take here. So if knight take, of course we will just take on a check. Now we take here on a check, and we trade the pawn in the middle. Have to be careful. We cannot take back with a knight. If we take back with a knight, there is a queen to e4 check, and we actually lose a knight. So have to be careful. Now develop the bishop, where to go. maybe they had to cover for the check. maybe a smart move. Okay, so we'll escape with that dear bishop. Now the bishop is unfortunately he passed away. Can we trade? We can trade. Yeah. Okay, let's go for a little trading session. The more we can trade pieces, the better it will be. Oh, I actually don't really want to trade on these conditions. Not the best conditions. Okay, so we might develop our queen. Okay. And now we get the tactic. Oh, it's not working. Check. And the king can move, but we can trade. So it's more than fine for me. Okay, and now we get the queen. And we are good. We are quite good. And we'll be able to trade that rook as well. Okay, rook trade, bishop take, bishop sacrifice, because after pawn take we can just take it back. No sacrifice accepted, so we can actually stay there and continue to develop. No problem about that. The idea is that if we have pawn take, we can play a queen take checkmate. Okay, now we have to go for a little pressure, free pressure on that pawn. Okay, move on the white square to avoid that bishop attack. Okay, and now we get the checkmate. Alright, that was a little fast game with BG. And we can go back to have a look at the game in the tournament. Up. So, where were we? Okay. Where were we? We were in this game with Mr. Justin. Okay. Ah, you can just develop. So here, the threat is rook to e8, protected with the queen. And if you don't have anything else, you will have to, oh, in red please, you will have to sacrifice your queen. So the idea is you should develop your knight, and now you have two protection on that square. One coming from the rook, one coming from the queen, and you will be fine. So Justin plays that, and now he's losing a bishop. Start to be a little bit trouble. And now losing the rook. Okay, it starts to be really difficult, losing the queen. Okay, so Justin give up on that game. Okay, so here, as we saw it in a game against VG, really important. This bishop is strong, this bishop is not. So you probably don't want to trade your good bishop against the not good one. And one way to avoid that, at least temporarily, is to move your knight to block the square. And if you are lucky, and your opponent is actually taking with his knight, you take back with a pawn, and now you get a fork. Exactly the same little tactic that we saw previously. Okay, so hoping to make a equal fair trade. Okay, try to understand about that, but pawn take and then bishop take and lose a piece. Okay, go right away for bishop. Oh, not take it back. A bishop move. Okay, so the bishop is protected. Knight go back. Oh, that's a free bishop. Yeah, okay. Now the knight is quite strong in the middle. Trade. Ow, trade, but don't take the knight. Take the bishop here. Okay. A little fork getting back. Okay. Wow, that's what a surprising game, surprising decisions. So for now, in the beginner tournament, we have Saya on number 1. Saya is number 1, Sina Dogan number 2 with 3.5, Justin number 3, and Gaspar just after that. So the one that will be number 4, or maybe number 3, if Gaspar wins that game, he will go to number 3. If Timur wins that game, Gaspar will be number 5. Yeah, Gaspar will be number 5, and Timur will be number 4. So this game is quite important for both players. They can win one rank in the game. Okay, so what happens there? Okay, so the queen is coming. What is the idea behind it? That will be a surprise. I don't want to say anything about the idea in this game anymore, as they prove me wrong every time. About this game, I forgot to tell you, we actually have 1-0 for Gaspar, between Gaspar and Timur. Interesting enough that both players already face each other, and it was a victory of Gaspar last time. Now, in the game is quite equal. On the clock, it's not equal at all, with Timur getting 10 seconds on the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and is done. Black timeout, unfortunately, and it results in a victory for Gaspar. So Gaspar is now number 3. Justin go for number 3 to number 4, and Timur is going for number 5 to number 5 actually. Up. Okay, so waiting for the next game, next round starting in 35 seconds. And in the Happy Pawn Open, we still have a game between Austin, sorry. I don't know what happened with Justin. Between Austin and Sanjay, and Burger actually. Up. Okay, let's have a look at that. I don't want to spoil you. Austin first against Jussifer. Okay, Jussifer did it again with his French defense. Really passive way to play French defense, but it's probably the theory that he knows better than me. Wow, look at that. You really need to be good in maneuver to play this kind of game. I will not be able to play that personally. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, nice, beautiful. And after that, he has been able to develop quite fast and to find good tactics. That's probably another thing also that matters quite a lot. Okay, trading, but he has the material advantage right now. He don't mind to trade, Austin. Yeah, and he's coming. Ooh, so we are there right now. How to continue? How to continue for white and for black, especially for black. That will be maybe not so easy. I guess maybe you want to try to use your pieces a bit more, as you will not be able to success on that with only a queen. Burger John, that we will cheer up, of course, in this game. Let's go, Burger John. I hope it's not too early anymore in your game right now. Okay. Alright, Burger John is going for the attack. Ooh, you have the knight sacrifice. Nice one, beautiful. Okay, rook. And you have been able to go back. Unfortunately, you cannot go back more than that. Oh no! Oh, no, it's a check. And he can take, and he can escape. Wow, beautiful tactic session, Burger John. Nice one. This is your game, I can feel it. Okay. Alright. Okay. Going for it. Okay. Taking a pawn. Going back. Trading, of course. Nice one. Okay. Going for the future discovered attack. Okay. Alright. So unfortunately it's not working currently. Okay. Oh, so now this is a pawn, this is a rook, and now you still have a piece advantage, so you are fine about that. Oh, that's risky now. Oh, that's a bit risky. No, the bishop. Oh, no bishop. Okay, you got second chance. Let's go, Bunga John, you can do it. Here, how is it going for Jussifer and Austin? Jussifer is trying to use his pieces a bit more. Wow, free attack on that. So you have to do something, and Jussifer will find the move. F6, blocking one attack and protecting one attack. Amazing, beautiful. But it makes that this bishop is just a pawn at the end. It's nothing more than a pawn. Okay. All right. So trying to understand what is the plan of Jussifer, that is still a mystery, honestly, as he's really, really, really into positions. I have no idea how he will move his bishop, but the cool point is that he probably knows. So we will have to see about that. What is happening in this game? We stopped there. The pawn is coming, but yeah, that's risky. Now it's losing a rook, unfortunately. Wow, Bungerjon, how to do? How to do? Yeah, unfortunately, I think if you lose your pawn, it's kind of hard to play. With a checkmate with a rook and a bishop, with a bishop and a knight. It's like quite hard, quite hard. What about the hosting Jussifer game? Okay. Alright, so still no idea how to develop the bishop, but it's on his way. As for white, I see this move that looks quite interesting, gaining a pawn. Oh, I'm quite sure he will push and try to fork. It's really look like a Jussifer style, this one. I can feel it from there. Okay, not working. Oh no, he's going for the check and he's winning a piece. Beautiful. I didn't saw this one. Okay, so he got a piece indeed. And now he can probably make the knight move again. Yeah. So only one square that looks quite okay. Oh, this one is quite fine too. Okay, and now the pawn will be there to try the fork again for sure. I think that looks obvious. Oh no, that's not that. So now it's time to develop the bishop. Not sure where to go with that bishop, but that's the plan. That's the plan. Develop the bishop. Okay, so. Oh yes, that's a bit sad. Oh, you could get actually that. Oh yeah, but. So sad for Bungerjon. You played really good at the beginning of the game. You 100% deserve it. Unfortunately, you lost a lot of material because of the multiple checks on your king. So it's a little bit sad on that, I have to say. Okay, nice tactic. Kind of forcing, yeah. Now you can have you can get the knight for free. Yep. Quite nice. Nice tactic. Again, you see, even if he's not even using the bishop at all, the bishop is a pawn since the beginning of the game. We are at move 48. And even at move 48, he's winning without his bishop. Because the bishop is just a pawn right now. So that's a bit crazy how he finds to be like really efficient with his pieces in terms of position. Okay. Now here we go for trading, I guess. Maybe. No, he go for the pawn. And he gets a pawn. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Now it starts to be difficult. Oh. Okay. Ah! The pawn is in danger. The pawn is protected by the king, of course. Is there a way to get a checkmate there? I think so. Start to think so. Okay. Trying to push the king on the other side. I'm not sure why. Okay. Have to be very careful because now the pawn is in danger. Hopefully you can protect your pawn on a column directly. Okay, going for the side check. Yep. Bungle John is not having a good day. It's okay. It's okay, John. It happens like this. Sometimes you play good games. Sometimes you don't play good games. It's part of it. And I guess the only thing you should try to remember is that at the end you are a good player, and you can probably ask yourself a bit more, maybe this question like, am I in danger or not, or be careful about the king. And I'm quite sure it will quite help you a lot in terms of pieces. But as you said, if you are not really from a morning person, or at least maybe not on a Saturday, then even if you ask yourself the question, it will still be a bit difficult, I guess. So just I guess when there is no win in chess, there is still the fun part. Probably the thing to have. Oh, beautiful. And he gets a rope. So Jessica is doing it in like 80 moves, but even in 80 moves, she's getting you a checkmate. Yeah. 76 move. But he got the victory. So slow and steady, but at the end, it goes. It's alright. Okay, so 42 seconds before what's next. In the tournament, beginner tournament, it's over for now. Congratulations, Saya, with no loss actually in this game. Quite nice. With a 3.5 over 5, we have Sinadogan played quite well as well. Gaspar with 3 win and 2 loss. Justin with 3 victory and 2 loss. That could probably be avoided, and you know that, Justin. And at the end, we have Timur that played a lot of game but has not been lucky in terms of winning, I guess, in the last move. Even if he played quite well, he probably deserved at least to get one in this tournament. Okay, so we have the next game. We play against Sanjay. We have white. Let's see if we will be able to get e5. That will be amazing. I want to have an accepted king gambit, but not sure I will be able to get it. And instead of that, we have a French defense. Not the most fun opening. So same as all. I want to say same as always, but oh yeah, okay, let's go. Same as always. I have been thinking about the queen check, but I might be able to just push my pawn. Same as always. Let's go for the aggressive way. I guess today it worked quite well to be aggressive in our opening. So let's continue like that. Let's continue like that, trying to be a bit more aggressive, to attack this very passive defense fast, and maybe we'll be able to sort it out. No, I want to push. I want to move my knight there, but after pawn here, I move my... I can move here. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I was afraid of like the double push of the pawn and I lose here, but it's actually quite okay. All right, should we go for a push somehow? Maybe we have to go. Let's push this one. Let's push this one. I know that the next move of black is obviously to castle, and I don't really want them to castle. So I will see if I can trap something. If I can get some movement inside of that defense before it starts to be really interesting. The idea with that pawn is that I offer a pawn to push, and after like this, and after take, I take with the bishop, and he cannot castle for now. Just to slow down the castle. It's not slowing down so much, but at least it will slow it down for at least a few moves, I guess. Just for a few moves. As we can try to land an attack on it. So special treatment for this amazing knight here. That is really useful. Okay, we have a knight coming. What should we play on that? I have no idea what is the plan with that. I will go for the blunder. I give a knight, but I get this one back with a check, and then I can take back my pawn. Seems to be quite a good option. And now I can go to attack the rook. So we try the sneaky move, and now we end up getting a rook for all that pain. Can we get only a rook? Maybe we can get actually more than that, as we can probably go to attack that dear bishop. Might be an option as well. So maybe we can play that. Let's try to see if we can attack this bishop. I feel like this bishop is a good target. Imagine if he plays a knight here. That would be crazy, but I think that's the only move. Oh, the rook is coming. That's also an option, but not so much a great one, I guess. Okay, now we can get our bishop up. Okay, so at the end it was quite worth it, I guess. Can we really get that? Can we escape from there? Because I start to think that I might not be able to escape. Can push. I can push. Does it mean that I will be able to escape right away? But at least if he takes my knight, I take the bishop. And if he takes with his bishop, I take back with my knight. And I actually get another piece. Alright, so quite good for now. Let's trade some pieces. We don't really have anything to fear anymore. And we need to find how to develop pieces right away. Let's try to develop that bishop first. Try to attack a pawn, but would probably be pushed. Oh, did I make a mistake? I think it's okay. Alright, I will go to the corner. Oh, the knight here can be annoying. Definitely. Okay, not the case. We will stop the knight right away. I don't really want the knight to come there. Okay. Maybe we can go for the knight trade. Little idea there is if queen take, I have an attack on the pawn, discovered attack, threatening the queen. If that, I just take. And after that, we might be quite okay. Alright. Up. End of the game for this part. Alright, let's go back to the tournament. What do we have there? We have 3 games incoming. Up. Let it a little bit of time to load. Up. Akis against Jessifer, Austin against VG, and VKR against Anna. Anna's the chess champion, I guess. The world champion of chess. That is now back to 1600 elo. Okay, Jessifer against Akis. I guess this one will be interesting. Because both players have quite like a different playing style. Up. Okay, going for the pawn. So Jessifer, it seems like Jessifer is tired a little bit of having a passive attack, and he's going for the rush. Wow, that's surprising but beautiful to see how he can build in attack. Okay. So Austin is actually going for the same opening, same very passive way of playing French defense as Jessifer, but I have to say it's working. It's working. That's crazy to say, but it's actually working. Okay. Maybe a little bit greedy right now. But he's still holding. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So now we have a king run. Oh. Okay. All right. So the idea is that you can. Oh, this one, by the way, is a mistake. You can take. Now you can take. Up red, take, and you cannot take the bishop because protecting the rook. Okay, going back. So now you cannot take anymore. All right. Interesting game, by the way. Up. What about this one? What do we have? Up, okay, all right. Going for it. VKR is actually attacking right now. Okay, just with a pawn. Okay, nice attack, I like it. Up, okay. Oh, is there something? Don't take. Oh, the queen is down. Okay. Nice attack from Anand, actually really nice attack. Now a queen and a pawn for a rook and a knight is of course advantage for black at that point, but still have to finish it and not blunder the queen. That might be one of the main challenge for now. Okay, so this game a little bit confused still about who will go, who will win. Okay, try to trace the bishop. It will actually not work, and there is a free pawn here. Of course, going back, trade. Can probably take with the knight right now. Take with the knight seems to be one of the best moves. I guess it's the best move in my mind at least. And then you have this pawn. I think I know what Josepha is thinking about. He probably want to try to checkmate around there. If you play bishop sacrifice, and let's say black take back, queen take, and now you have a checkmate. And the queen cannot block, so it's actually working. Oh, okay, this one is also beautiful. Now you have a fork. If knight take, you just take back. Oh, beautiful fork. Yep. Oh, instant resign. Nice game, Josepha. Actually, I think Josepha, you should play more in attack than passive defense, because obviously you can play really good in attack. Up, okay. Time to activate the rook. Be careful not to push too fast, just Austin, but should be fine in this game. What do we have next? Okay. Take on a check. Alright. Going to try to attack the pawns. Be careful when you move your queen, because you now have a fork. So it will be a bit silly maybe to get trapped by a fork like this. Which is not the case, because of course we have Vishy Anand playing with black. He will not get trapped like this. At least not now. Okay, so Austin taking the control of the game, obviously. Oh, okay, he blocked the pawn. And now he go for a check. Okay. Alright. Can you do something from there? That's a big question. I'm not sure you can really get some. Oh, you can. You can. I just saw it. Rook take, king take, knight check, king move, and you get the bishop. So you do have a fork at the end, and you get the second piece. But will Austin see it? Maybe. Suspense. Will he see it or not? Yes, he saw it. Nice. Good job. Beautiful one. And now it starts to be difficult for VG, obviously. VG end up with 2 pieces down. Oh, you still don't have to give pawns until you actually get a queen. Will he just like play for fun, random and push? No. Okay. Alright. VKR against Annan. Annan is still going for it. But how to finish that? You obviously have to push your pawn. Is there a risk about pushing your pawns? Not so much. For now, VKR is actually doing quite a good job to protect more or less everything. So you have to push your pawn to force him, not to protect something or maybe to make a mistake. Probably the key around there. Okay, Austin taking no risk. Yeah, really clean. And he's getting pawn back. Okay, alright. Now he's going for the checkmate with the bishop, the knight, and the queen. Oh, he can do it. Yeah, beautiful. And now you have two squares. Okay, this one has been chosen. This one was a checkmate. It was. Okay, so now 1, 2. Okay. Bishop there and pawn up. Oh no, the pawn checkmate. You have to do the pawn checkmate. That's really the best thing. Okay, so no pawn checkmate obviously around there. Okay. Last game for this round, VKR against Annan. As a little reminder, for now we are at round 5, almost the end of round 5. We will enter round 6 very soon. And did Teacher Seb play the game today? Yeah, he did play against VKR. Maybe he was running low on time. Actually, the story with Teacher Seb is that he has some class on Saturday afternoon, and he can play only the first games of the tournament, but he has to be fast because he has to go to he has some student, of course, on Saturday afternoon. And as you know, students come first all the time. So for now, he cannot really enjoy the tournament. But once, maybe, if we change the time of the tournament or if there is a possibility in his schedule, I'm quite sure that he will be able to play the tournament a bit more. But we will have to wait for that and be patient, of course. Alright, so VKR against Anirudh Anand. This is the last game of this round. What can it change in terms of the ranking for VKR? Oh, for VKR, if VKR win, he or she, I'm not sure, will be able to go at number 5. And if Austin Anand win, he will also be able to be at number 5. So you have a jump of five spots in the tournament. Oh, by the way, congratulations, John, for your victory. I'm not sure if you actually played that game. Not so sure. Because I see like nothing really moved, but here is the thing. The one who win gain 5 place. So it's quite big. Okay. So how is it going? Oh, I don't want to be spoiled. I just want to go slow. Okay, so go for the ultimate check. Yep. Oh, start to have troubles. And now white resign. They lose a rook. It's a bit game over. So Anand gets the victory and 14 elo. Alright. Little drink. I have the throat really dry because of talking for 1 hour 30. So I need to get a drink nearby. Otherwise, my throat will just die. Alright. So as a little reminder, during I have some time, I want to show you about my shirt. I have the shadow armor of Happy Pawn, as you can guess. And for every student that are looking at the stream, I just remind you that when you go to a tournament, you can actually get your shirt for free with the point you earn during your class. in our online shop, and you can get that just with the happy tokens that you unlock when you do your homework, or for example when you win a tournament or you play a tournament, by the way. Okay, so d4 we play against Hostin. We actually go for some sort of a Slav defense, more or less. Not so much choice. Oh, I almost make a mistake. I don't really like d4 to play against, but we don't really have any choice. Okay. Alright, so as I say, I don't take that, I just let it go. If he wants to take, he can take, it's not a problem. If you don't want to take, then my bishop stays there. My bishop will try to stay there as long as possible. That's my plan. Okay, so now we might be able to go there, push a little pawn. Okay, so now he takes the bishop. Alright. Is it time to develop right away? Maybe. Are we risking something? Oh, knight here not fun. It should be fine. Okay, rook in position. Knight is there. Might take first. Take that first. Okay. Do we really have to take? Because that's a big question. I don't feel like we really have to take. But my knight is not so useful. So we can. Bishop take. And we developed our bishop passive, same as we saw before. Our queen has to go away. Not the best news of the day. I was planning to let that queen there forever. That will not be the case. No, I don't want to trade the queen. Please. Should we trade? Why not? We're not losing so much by trading. It's like more or less equal anyway. This bishop is a little bit annoying. Might just castle at that point. So now we have to find how to get an advantage clearly in this game. That it will not be so easy because we trade already so many pieces. So we might just go for some sort of an endgame, and we have to go for it like for real, I guess. Not so many choice around there. So maybe we have to take some time, but to be fully honest with you, there is not so much things to think about in this game. It's just following a little plan. Oh, bishop take or pawn take? I feel like bishop take might be interesting. Let's go for bishop take. Time to activate this bishop. Finally, for this bishop to get alive. Okay, time to move the rook. Okay, so the pawn is coming. The pawn is coming, and we can just go back with our knight for now. Makes that bishop move away. So now we have a 5 pawn, and obviously he is going to attack us. So the main idea is that we will have to push some pawns, little, just to try to match a little bit and block those pawns that obviously he will want to trade. So we don't have to face one pawn when he will push this one, but we have to face 2 times, which is not so fun, but we don't really have choice. Okay, so here take doesn't seem to be a problem so much. I take, he take back. Yeah, okay, let's go. At least we take that. Okay, and now we have to move the bishop. Where to go with? Oh, okay, but if we move the bishop, lose one. I didn't know about that. I don't really want to lose my pawn. If I push, I guess it's okay. Take. But he can move. Wow, okay, he missed it. Good news. You can try to get that probably. So I will attack the pawn all along. He cannot really protect it. That's a positive point. Yeah, okay, alright. Trade. Okay. So now, oh, we got a little pawn at first. Okay. So at the end, thanks to a little mistake, we actually got a pawn advantage. Not too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. And if Mr. Hostin let me do, I will have maybe a checkmate. But that's definitely not the plan. Okay, take here. Alright. Should I go for it? Maybe we can try. Maybe we can try. Okay, so go for the check. Oh, maybe that was a mistake actually. Can try. It's only about trying to, yeah, it worked. Trying to trap a little bit about that. Not so many things, I guess, to think about. I think Hostin, you got a good end game. Maybe you missed some tactic. I think at that point, when trade about that, this move, this move was really good, and I missed it. So this one was nice, and probably that you should not take the bishop right away when I push. Ah, no, you have to. Okay, you don't have many choice. I'm trying to get like, but at first I saw about that, but it's not really working. So, no, actually I think you don't have choice. Yeah, okay, you don't really have choice, so it's fine. It's just how you played with your rook, I guess. Here you probably have to trade. If you trade, you get a good endgame. You get a pawn and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you get a pawn and you will be able to do something, probably with a very good endgame. If I look at what is the computer saying about the game, yeah, okay, he say it's equal right now, but after you don't trade. This one, yeah, okay, this one was already a key move because you start to lose material. All right, fair enough. Up, okay. Let's continue on that. Having to look at what's next, what other game we have. It looks like we always have the same kind of games with Annan against Jessica. Well, this one will be hard. And Vichy against Akis. Okay. Jessica with the passive offensive opening. Crazy how he moves his pieces. Okay, so the crazy maneuver is from Jessica. He's taking control. The more you let him time, the more he's taking control of the position. And now he's already having a better game, which is crazy how fast he can go. It's looked really slow, but at the end he's moving his pieces in a really smart way. It's like he knows exactly where he has to go. And right now he's really nice about his game. Ooh. Will he play bishop? Because this one seems tempting. Yeah, okay. So you can have some little technique. If the bishop move, you can play bishop take, king take, knight fork, and you get the rook. Okay, so here you get a free pawn already. but not sure you can get more. Okay, this one actually still work. You attack the rook has to move, and then you sacrifice the knight, and you get the knight back. I see sacrifice of pieces everywhere, sorry guys. And this one just get a pawn, so it's not so big of a deal. Okay, here, yeah, moving right away. Maybe time to activate this one. Oh, maybe here it look better. 1, 2, 3. Can go for the pawn. Okay, Jessica choose there. I'm not sure why. Why G5 and not F6? I tend to think that F6 is slightly better because you have 2 squares instead of only 1 here, and also it let more space for your rook. But Jessica, maybe he saw something else, which I'm not so sure about. Okay, oh, I have to go one move down. It looks like Akis just... Oh, Akis actually played King Gambit. Interesting. Vici, second King Gambit of the day for Vici. Obviously not so lucky on that, to play a double King Gambit. Okay, that went quite fast. Okay. Okay. Okay, what was gonna happen? I know there is a checkmate really soon, but... Ah! Oh, it's a discovered attack. Okay, nice. Up, up, okay. Nice attack. Nice check. Nice attack. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Okay. Oh, what's the plan around there? Oh, and the checkmate. Okay, nice game, Akis. Beautiful. Up, so now we are at the last game of the round with Jessica and Anna. Will Jessica wins against a former world champion, back to 1600 or not? Protecting, that's problem. Yeah, okay, now you can still sacrifice. It worked. Sacrifice, knight take, king take, same. Oh, no, because now you only have one attack. My bad. Okay. Alright. Attacking the knight. Okay. No sacrifice. So probably that actually knight to f was better. There's that. Because this knight is blocking your whole game right now, Jessica. Little problem. Yeah. Now you're also attacking the knight, which is quite nice. Attacking the knight, threatening knight to f3, and then knight rook take checkmate. It will not be the case because we have Anand going back, but you still have a rook to g2 that can be quite strong. Yeah. Okay. And now, I mean, knight here and checkmate, that seems to be a perfect plan. So the idea here is after knight to f4, then rook to e2 check, knight take, rook take, and it's a checkmate. Let's see what will happen. Okay, protecting. Is there a way to get a threat, a fork, or whatever that look like it? Maybe. Maybe not. So now I guess just need to wait. You can even eventually wait one move. It's not like white have a lot of moves to play. So they're a bit stuck. Okay, nice attack sacrifice. Okay, so the idea here, if knight take, then rook check. Yeah, rook take and rook take back checkmate. Beautiful, Jessifer. You found the key. That's beautiful. Should be a quick resign from Vichy Anand. Yep. Oh, Jessifer even took the luxury to pre-move. He knew. Okay, so we will have the last round coming soon. Big question around there is who I'm going to play with. I play against Anand. No, I didn't play against Anand. So I will probably play against Anand, I guess. Because I played Jessifer, play Akis, I played Austin, and I play Vichy. So it has two options left. Number one will be Vichy, VKR, sorry, and Vichy. And number one will be Anirudh Anand that Jessifer just played against. What else do we have? For Jessifer, he played against Anand, he played against Akis, he played against Austin, he played against VKR, he played against me, and he played against Vichy. So, suspense. We will know a bit later against who he will play. Okay. Let's go for it. Good luck, Anand. Good luck, Anand. I am never sure about how to say it. And we will keep in mind about the other tournament. Okay. So, maybe we'll play the same... no. We cannot. So I was gonna say maybe we will be able to play like the triple pawn attack, same as I played against Jessifer, but this one doesn't let me so much time to do it. So we will have to play something else, obviously. I don't want to go to a trade variant, as it tends to be a draw most of the time. So yeah, not a huge fan of that. Guess no choice on that part. Okay. And now not so many choices either. Yeah. Okay. I'm not so happy about the fact that I chose this opening. I feel like it has too many chances of draw in this one. So, and it's not open so much, it's really a passive one. So I'm not a huge fan of it. And I cannot really remember how to make it more active. I don't think that castle on that side is anytime good. Is it a mistake? I think we got a little mistake there. Maybe. No, we don't. Unfortunately. But if bishop take, yeah, if bishop take, you can push the pawn and you get a knight. But yeah, he don't take yet. Can we find a little scam? Because that would be great. A great thing to get. Okay, we can try that. I have a little idea. Not sure if it will work or not. Okay, I need to castle first. My idea is simply knight take pawn. So I will try it. Let's try to take. Oh, it's not working. No, okay, it's working. The idea is a queen take, and then we go bishop check, and we get a queen. But it's a little bit like how to say, sketchy. It's not so good of a tactic. So mainly because the bishop can take the pawn. So it might actually not work, but at least can try. I would say can try. Okay, so it didn't really work. Not yet, at least. can develop. So now there is not so much pressure. I mean, there is still the knight. He can take the knight eventually, and we will still get our reward. Like this, no. Now we cannot give the knight anymore. We might have to move right away. Okay, where to move? Maybe we just go for a little attack? Maybe. Actually, I have 2 points advantage, but I will lose this one for sure. Cannot really enjoy it anymore. And I cannot really protect it. So I'm up a pawn. It's not good, not bad, I guess. Cannot say that it's good. It's not good enough for now. We need to get more than that. I feel like Anand will not take any traps. It seems he took one against Jessifer. Maybe it's like, okay, enough. I took one trap. I will not take a second one. That's done, you know. I wish he can take another trap, but I start to think like he will not let me trap him. Or at least I will have to come up with a good trap, not a basic trap. Okay. A bit confused by what he's doing. I have no idea. So I still cannot protect that pawn. I will try. But he should be able to take there. So it's not so hard to see. My move is like really obvious right now. So that I will push the pawn and protect. But we'll have to see a bit later. Yeah. So now we don't need really to protect that anymore. Can probably move around here. Try to trade double rook eventually. These 2 knights are actually quite strong. Huh? Control this, and this. The bishop controls that. So I have a good area there that I control. Unfortunately, there is nothing to do in this area. That's maybe the sad part. Okay, maybe we just develop rook. Develop step by step. I might have a queen coming there. Seems okay move. I don't like this bishop. Might have to do something for him. What to do for this bishop? Okay. So we might actually go to attack. Huh? Can go to attack this one really quick. This little bishop, our new friend. So the only move that is good for black right now is queen b6. Other moves are not that great. For a little reason that you will discover really soon. Vichy Anand, Anirudh Anand taking his time to find the key in this position, and he went back, gave us an opportunity to trade. Of course, we will take it. No need to think too much about that. Make a pawn alone. Okay, so what can be done next? Big question. Maybe going with a rook. Yeah, okay. Let's pretend that I will double the rooks, even if it's not my plan at the end. I have another plan, but I need this bishop to move. I still want my little tactic around there. Okay, so he pushed the pawn. How many attack? How many protection? So we have like 1, 2, 3. And how many attack? 1, 2, 3. So knight take, rook take, and it's not enough. So. But I don't think he can really push further. Maybe I just block with my rook. I will just block with the rook. We have a pawn there. It's a new target. We need obviously more than 2 or 3 attack, because every pieces are trying to protect that. So big challenge to protect that dear pawn, and this is the target. This is clearly the target. Otherwise, everything that can get at least a pawn will be interesting to play. Okay, the queen is coming. What can we do? Is there a threat? I don't see a threat. I will just go for the little check now that I have an opening on this to go to threat that knight. What is the best move we can have? Queen come back. Queen come back would be amazing, but I don't think he will play that. He might just move his king right away. But if he moves his king, he loses a pawn. So now we'll have to make a choice. Losing a pawn or losing the queen. Please choose lose the queen. As you can see, since the beginning of this game, I have been trying to create traps. None of them work. He didn't fall in any traps, and I'm still keeping doing it. And this is how you get a trap at the end. You need to continue, try to trap again and again and again and again, and at what moment it might work. Or if you really play against a good player, it will never work. And this is another problem. At least you tried. You have nothing to worry about then. So now we attack the knight. What is the best square for this knight? Doesn't seem that great. Can take. Pawn take. What if you go for the checkmate? I'm covered. Okay. Not now. Double rook. So now I am the one who has to be careful about the bishop check, because there is still a threat of a bishop check if I move my queen on this column, which I will try to avoid. Okay, so take. I take the rook on a check. Work. Maybe finally we got a mistake and it's not even a trap. So that's a bit sad. None of my traps work, but GG Anand actually for avoiding all the traps. Played great. Oh, okay. Alright. So now, yeah, we have to go for it. Go to attack slightly. We'll have a check. Can fill it. Tuk. No check. We can just go to take some pawns. And time out. Alright. So that was a good game. Honestly, good. I know about like not falling in any trap. So yeah, good game. Really strong in defense. Unfortunately, have a little mistake about the position, about the end game, I guess, the last trade, but maybe it's because of time as well. So we still have another game that is incoming between Austin and Akis. Very interesting is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is student of Happy Pawn against. I think Akis is a teacher of Happy Pawn. I'm not sure if it's the same, but I think at least he planned to be a teacher, maybe. He planned to be a teacher and is still learning. I'm not 100% sure about it. So I will not talk too much about that because I'm not sure. But Austin, I know he's playing for a very long time, since he is a young kid, so he already has a very good level. Okay, so Austin, they spoil me. Okay, so I was going to say just going for the defense, similar as always. Okay, with rook e8, not sure if I really understand what's the point of that. It seems like everything is really locked, but okay. Or, yeah, okay, the famous bishop coming back, but now there is a rook. Okay, so Akis is not losing time. He's going for the attack and he just cleaned up everything. He already destroyed the whole defense. That was fast. So look like Akis is in a mood. Like, I will show you who is the teacher. Okay, going for the check, getting another rook, getting a bishop. Okay. Okay, going for the trade. Okay, Austin don't know what to do. He's locked and he got checkmate by a pawn. Oh, okay, alright. GG, Akis, very nice. Nice one. Okay, so at the end, this game, no, actually the ranking was already done and Akis was already number 3 before to play that game. And for Austin, he could be number 4 if you win or get a draw. But at the end, it doesn't change so much about it. So I have to say congratulations to all the players. Congratulations to Jessica. You have been playing like much better today than previous tournament. Definitely looks like a big comeback. Akis as well, really good games. And then we had some other players that did good and some a little bit less good. Whatever you did in this tournament, just remember that it doesn't really matter. It's a tournament for fun. And as soon as you have fun when you play chess, that's the most important. That will be all for today. Thank you very much for following this stream. Or if you are looking it on, I would say, in a delay version, I wish you a good afternoon, a good evening, wherever you are in the world. See you later. Bye bye.